asked so often a very important question. And that question is, how do you hear your body talk? People ask me this almost every day, whether it's online, whether it's in a session. How do you hear your body talk? And then of course they ask me, how come you can hear my body talk and I can't? Part of it is that I've been doing this for a very long time, so that's what my focus is. My first question to people, when they ask me that question, I always ask questions back. So my first question, when somebody says, how can I listen to my body and hear my body talk? My first question is, how much time are you spending trying? How much time are you focusing on it? And a lot of times it's just silence. It's not something that just happens. We have to develop a relationship with our body. How we choose to care for ourselves develops that relationship. Stuff is very intriguing, at least to me. Again, I've been doing this for a long time and I am never bored when I get on the telephone and get to work with people. It is incredible to be able to hear the body speak and to be able to share that wisdom with people that I get to work with. How we take care of ourselves creates trust. So there's basic things that we want to pay attention to when we're wanting to hear our body speak and learn to communicate with it. They're very basic. For example, basic needs. If we're drinking enough water, are we eating enough whole foods? Are we getting proper sleep? Those are good places to start. Are we getting proper exercise? Those are little boxes we need checked off if we're genuinely trying to get into harmony to be able to hear our body speak. So all we're doing is building a relationship with our body. We don't have to be a perfectionistic focus to be able to hear our body speak. I do not take care of myself in a perfectionistic way at all. I live a very normal, very balanced life. However, specifically, I know what I need to do to be able to connect in and to be able to hear when the body chooses to talk. That being said, we have a relationship with our body. And that sometimes is the biggest conversation I could share with every single person that asks me that question. So my question is, how's that relationship going? How well are you taking care of that relationship? Normally that's enough in a conversation to really sit with. And that's what I'd like to start this first video with for those of you that are new to the kind of work I do. I'm a medical intuitive and I am going to be getting more active on my YouTube channel and just helping support people understand a really important concept, which is we have a body and we live in our body and we get to build a relationship with our body. Just like any other relationship in our life, if we choose to focus on building a healthy relationship, incredible communication is going to happen. It's not rocket science. It's just that we haven't been taught to honor our body in a way that is this basic and understand that our self-care is absolutely essential to be able to build trust with our bodies so that our bodies actually want to communicate with us. So, are you drinking water? Are you making it a priority? Are you making it a priority to eat at least 80% whole foods? That means foods that aren't in packages. That means foods that aren't unnatural. It's how food is in nature, right? So vegetables, fruits, whole grains, whole proteins, whole oils, right? Whole foods. Those are the things that we need so that the body can get its needs met. It's absolutely essential. Being able to make sure that we're looking at exercise and that we're getting our basic needs met there so that our body can actually relax. Making sure that we are supporting our basic needs is absolutely essential. As we allow ourselves to focus in on these things, our water, our exercise, our sleep, our fiber, each time we choose to do that, we're building trust between us and the body. And the more we can see it as separate and understand it as a general, like any other relationship, the easier this is going to be for you to be able to understand. It's not a mystery. Pretend that your body is a house, pretend that your body is a car, and you happen to be in it. Just like you know what's in your car, hopefully, you just know what's in your house, hopefully. It's the same thing with your body. You have the opportunity to pay attention to it, but it's also respecting the fact that it has needs to be able to function in a healthy, aligned way, and it relies on us to be able to take care of it in a way that feels supportive, in a way that feels nurtured, nourished, and honored. That's how we build trust with the body. So if we don't take care of our basic needs, what happens is it creates a kind of chaos in our system. I like to explain it to people as almost static. It creates a static, which makes it very hard to hear. It's just stress, ultimately. For those of you in a personal relationship, if your needs aren't getting met in your personal relationship, how do you internally feel? Do you feel relaxed or do you feel stressed? Do you feel that you have anxiety or do you feel like you have trust and peace? These things go hand in hand in relationship to yourself. So the first key with honoring the ability to hear your body communicate to you is making sure that you're building trust by giving it what it needs to be able to feel supported. It's absolutely the first most critical thing, which is oftentimes why people come to me for sessions, is for me to be able to help them learn what the basic needs are, and then they get to do the hard work, which is actually follow through with consistency to create positive habits to get them long-term change and the ability to be able to hear themselves. Do I have a gift? I do. Do you have the same gift? You do. You can hear your body speak. For me, I think it just comes maybe more naturally to me in a way to be able to help as many people as I help every day. It's a long time I've been doing this. So there's basic things that you can do to be able to genuinely hear your body speak, and the basic needs being met is critical because that's how we establish trust. That's how we create more of a sense of harmony, and most importantly, that's how we get the body to relax. If we're living on coffee and sugar and all kinds of processed foods, it's very stressful for the body, which means the static controls are going to go up really intensely. It means we're not going to get the sleep we need. We're not going to get proper exercise. We're not going to be feeling good. Start with water. Focus on whole foods. Focus on sleep. Focus on exercise. As you do this, the body will start to feel better. The better you start to feel, that's where that trust starts to be engaged. For those of you that feel like you're taking not good care of your body, but you feel good, you're kind of lucky, all right? Preventative medicine means we take care of our body in a preventative way. We don't wait for problems to develop. So if you're getting headaches, constipation, aches, sleeplessness, all kinds of things like that, that means the body is talking to you. That means we can care for ourselves better in a more consistent, nurturing way. If you don't know how to do that, definitely reach out to somebody so they can help you. Once you're able to do that and it becomes a more natural habit, which is quite a process for a lot of people, but it will click if you're consistent. Just try consistently. Just do your best consistently every day, and eventually things start to click and it becomes very easy to honor the needs of the body because you start to feel so good. You don't want to not honor it. You want to honor it because you feel excited to be awake. You feel energized. You feel inspired. And that's what you are here to feel. How you take care of yourself has a huge part of that. All right? That's the first step of learning how to hear your body speak. Just the first step. I'll follow up with another video. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, great. If you're following me on Facebook, I'll post them up there, great. But I just wanted to create some steps so you can understand it's not so hard. It's just, how do I allow myself to build a healthy relationship with my body? Because I don't seem to be able to hear it. Why am I not hearing it? Well, I may not be establishing the trust that's required so that it feels safe to communicate to me. It's just a different way of looking at it. The body is brilliant and is waiting for you to tune in and pay attention.